And until the Mau Mau are destroyed, the innocent too must suffer.
The entire history that we are told about British imperialism is a lie. Sir Evelyn Baring was governor of Kenya when Kenya was a colonial possession of the United Kingdoms. And while he was there in the 1950s, he instituted a system of concentration camps. Almost the entire population of the Kikuyu people, then numbering over 1 million people. Huge numbers died, some of them of starvation and disease, many beaten to death, burnt to death, tortured to death. Repeatedly, men were castrated. Crush men's testicles and then to cut them off. They raped women with bayonets, they raped men. In some camps, almost the entire population of children died.
And until the Mau Mau are destroyed, the innocent too must suffer.
When Labour MPs asked inconvenient questions about this, on one particular occasion when 11 men were beaten to death, he told the Colonial Secretary to tell the MPs that they had died from drinking contaminated water. Before Britain left Kenya, there was an order sent down, implemented by Special Branch, to conduct what they called a thorough purge of the archives. They burnt crate after crate of documents, be packed into weighted crates, taken as far from the coast as practicable, and dumped into very deep water without currents. The massive fabric of lies, of deletions, which has airbrushed the colonial atrocities practiced everywhere we went. Institutional racism to systemic racism, and a huge part of that ideology began here in the United Kingdom to justify our seizure of other people's resources and other people's lives. These relationships continue by other means, through our trade relationships today, which are often highly coercive, enforced by offshore tribunals of corporate lawyers, basically forcing countries to give up their natural resources, enforced by international debt, and what we see is a net drain of wealth from the poor nations into the rich nations. This wealth is not just being taken from other people in the world today, it's also being taken from future generations.